also bonus edition. We're gonna reading from the new book. It's The Money and the Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And we're gonna do freedom release method. And also the freedom release method, who knows it, it's the breathing. You take a deep breath in, slow breath in, hold it, and then I say a statement like a release of positive and negative, a release of blocks and barriers. And then I say a statement about something positive and uplifting, and after you breathing it out. And it's the same with when you are uh, filling up. It's I'm filled up with love, joy, and appreciation for, and it's the same. You take a deep step, slow breath in, and hold it, and then I say you feel it. I feel the love, joy, and appreciation for, and then the statement for something positive, and then blow it out. And you say it in, and this thing, it's in your own, how you hear it is for yourself. So you feel the energy comes through. No. So this is so good. Happy beautiful day, Jan, and happy beautiful day, Shanetta. So good. So let's move on. This is gonna be a lot of fun. We are now coming together for co-creating with ourselves and co-creating with each other. Soul is good. Let's see here. So yeah, this is the book I'm reading from, The Money and the Law of Attraction. Learning to Attract Wealth, Health, and Happiness by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Teaching of Abraham. So now let's move on. Let's start. Happy beautiful day, Menche. And happy beautiful day, Besnick, and happy beautiful day, Scott, and so many people, and Shani, this is Shanetta. Happy beautiful day, everyone. So good. So this is good. This is good. To achieve, happy beautiful day, Jen. So good. So to achieve success is my natural birthright. Most people naturally assume that if their life is not going the way they want to go, something outside of themselves must be preventing the improvement, for no one would deliberately hold their own success away. But while pointing the blame at others may feel better than assuming responsibility for unwanted conditions, there is a very big negative repercussion to believing that something outside of you it's the reasons for your own lack of success. When you give the credit or the blame to another for your success or lack of it, you're powerless to make any change. When you desire success, but from your perspective, you are not currently experiencing it, at many deep levels of your being, you recognize that something is wrong. And as this strong feeling of personal discord magnifies your awareness that you are not getting what you want, it often sets into motion other counterproductive assumptions that evokes jealousy toward those who are having more success, resentment at a myriad of people you would like to blame for your lack of success, or even self-denigration, which is the most painful and counterproductive assumption of all. And we submit that this uncomfortable upheaval is not only normal, but it is the perfect response to your feeling a lack of success. Your emotional discomfort is a powerful indicator that something is very wrong. You're meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad to you. You're meant to be well, and sickness should not be accepted. You're supposed to expand, and stagnation is intolerable. Yeah. So life is supposed to go well for you, and when it does not, there is something wrong. But what is wrong is not that an injustice has occurred, or that the gods of good fortune are not focusing on you. or that someone else has received the success that should have been yours. What is wrong is that you are out of harmony with your own being, with who you really are, with what life has caused you to ask for, with what you have expanded to, and with the ever consistent laws of the universe. What is wrong is not something that is outside of your which you have no control. What is wrong is within you, and you do have control. And taking control is not difficult to do once you understand the basis of who you are and the basics of the law of attraction and the value of your personal emotional guidance system that you were born with, which is always active, ever present, and easy to understand. So this is so good. Who's here? Happy beautiful day, Rosemary. More people jumping in. This is good. Nice. So, money is not the root or evil or of happiness. The important subject of money and financial success is not the root of all evil, as many have quoted, nor is the path to happiness. However, because the subject of money touches most of you in one way or another, hundreds of even thousands of times in every day, it is a large factor in your vibrational makeup and in your personal point of attraction. So when you are able to successfully controlling something that affects most of you all day, every day, you will have accomplished something rather than significant. In other words, because such a high percentage of your thoughts in any given day reside around the topic of money or financial success, as soon as you are able to deliberately guide your thoughts, not only is it certain that your financial success must improve, but the evidence of that success will then prepare you for deliberate improvement in every aspect of your life experience. If you are a student of deliberate creation, if you want to consciously create your own reality, if you desire control of your own life experience, if you want to fulfill your reasons for being, then your understanding of these prevalent topics, money and the law of attraction, will serve you enormously well. Hi, Shaky. Hi, Goni. So cool. So, I am the attractor of my every experience. I am the attractor of my every experience. You're meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, good feeling experience. It was your plan when you made the decision to become focused in your physical body, in this time space reality. You expected this physical life to be exciting and rewarding. In other words, you knew that the variety and contrast would stimulate you to expand desires. And you also knew that any and all of those desires could be fully and easily realized by you. You knew also that there would be no end and no expansion of new desires. You came into your body full of excitement about the possibilities that this life experience would inspire, and that desire that you held in the beginning was not muted at all by trepidation, trepidation or doubt, for you knew your power, and you knew that this life experience and all of its contrasts would be the fertile fertile ground for wonderful expansion. Most of all, you knew that you were coming into this life experience with a guidance system to help you remain true to your original intents, as well as to your never-ending amended intentions that would be born out of this very life experience. In short, you felt an eagerness for this time-space reality that nearly defies physical description. So good. You were not a beginner even thought you were newly beginning in your we, small physical body, but instead you were a powerful creative genius, newly focusing in a new, leading edge environment. You knew that there would be a time of adjustment while redefining a new platform from which you would begin your process of deliberate creating, and you were not the least bit worried about the time of adjustment. In fact, you rather enjoyed the nest into which you were born and those who were there to greet you into your new physical environment. And while you could not yet speak the language of their words, and all thought you were perceived by those who greeted you as a new unknowing and in need of their guidance, you possess a stability and a knowing that most of them had long left behind. You were born knowing that you are a powerful being, that you are good, that you are the creator of your experience, and that the law of attraction is the basis of all creation in here in your new environment. You remember then that the law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself, is strong, is the basis of the universe, and you knew it would serve you well, and so it has. You were still remembering then that you are the creator of your own experience. But even more important, you remember that you do it through your thought, not your action. You were not uncomfortable being a small infant who offered no action or words, for you remember the well being of the universe. You remember your intention in coming forth into your physical body. And you knew that there would be plenty of time for acclimating to the language and ways of your new environment. And most of all, you knew that even thought you would not be able to translate your vast knowledge from your non physical environment directly into physical words and descriptions. It would not matter, for the most important things to set you on a path of joyful creation were already empathically in place. You knew that the law of attraction was consistently present and that your guidance system was immediately active. And most of all, you knew that by trial and what some may call error, you would eventually become completely and consciously reoriented in your new environment. Hmm. I knew of the consistency of the law of attraction. The fact that the law of attraction remains constant and stable throughout the universe was a big factor in your confidence as you came into your new physical environment, for you knew that the feedback of life would help you to remember and gain your footing. You remember that the basis of everything is vibration and that the law of attraction responds to those vibrations and, in essence, organize them, bringing things of like vibration together while holding those not of like vibration apart. And so, you were not concerned about not being able to articulate that knowledge right away or to explain it to those around you who had seemingly forgotten everything they knew about it, because you knew that the consistency of this powerful law would, soon enough, show itself to you through the examples of your own life. You knew then that it would not be difficult to figure out what kinds of vibration you were offering because the law of attraction would bring to you constant evidence of whatever your vibration was. In other words, when you feel overwhelmed, circumstances and people who could help you get out from under your feeling of overwhelmment cannot find you, nor can you find them. Even when you try hard to find them, you cannot. And those people who do come do not and those people who do come do not help you, but instead they add to your feeling of overwhelmment. When you feel mistreated, fairness cannot find you. Your perception of your mistreatment and the subsequent vibration that you offer because of your perception prevents anything that you would consider to be fair from coming to you. When you are buried in disappointment or fear of not having the financial resources that you believe you need, the dollars, or the opportunities that would bring the dollars, continue to elude you, not because you are bad or unworthy, but because the law of attraction matches things that are like, not things that are unlike. When you feel poor, only things that feel like poverty can come to you. When you feel prosperous, only things that feel like prosperity can come to you. This law is consistent, and if you will pay attention, it will teach you through life experience how it works. When you remember that you get the essence of what you think about, and then you notice what you are getting, you have the keys for deliberate creation. What do we mean by vibration? When we speak of vibration, we are actually calling your attention to the basis of your experience, for everything is actually vibrationally based. We could use the word energy interchangeable, interchangeably, and there are many other synonyms in your vocabulary that accurately apply. Most, most understand the vibrational characteristics of sound. Sometimes when the deep, rich bass notes, bass notes of your musical instrumentations are played loudly, you can even feel the vibration nature of sound. We want you to understand that whenever you hear something, you are interpreting, interpreting. What is that word again? Interpretation. Okay, when you are interpreting vibration into the sound you are hearing. Okay, we're moving forward still, so it's good. Still, there are some words I'm not, but it's okay. You will understand the whole picture of it, so this is good. Still, what you hear is your interpretation of vibration. What you hear is your unique interpretation of vibration. Each of your physical senses of seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, and touching exists because everything in the universe is vibrating, and your physical senses are reading the vibrations and giving you sensory perception of the vibrations. So as you come to understand, you live in a pulsating, vibrating universe of advanced harmonics, and that at the very core of your being, you are vibrating at what could only be described as perfection in vibrational balance and harmony. Then you begin to understand vibration in the way we are projecting it. Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, and in your bodies is vibration in motion, and all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. Happy beautiful day, Taku. So many new people here, so good. So you cannot sort it out if you wanted to, and there is no need for you to sort it out, because the law of attraction is doing the sorting continually, bringing things of like vibration together, while things of different vibrational natures are being repelled. Your emotions, which really are the most powerful and important of your six physical vibrational interpreters, give you constant feedback about the harmonics of your current thoughts vibrations as they compare with the harmonics of your core vibrational state. The non-physical world is vibration. The physical world that you know is vibration. There is nothing that exists outside of this vibrational nature. There is nothing that is not managed by the law of attraction. Your understanding of vibration will help you to consciously bridge both worlds. That is so powerful. I really want that. This is so good. Your understanding of vibration will help you to consciously bridge both worlds. You do not have to understand your complex optic nerve or your primary visual cortex in order to see. You do not have to understand electricity to be able to turn on the light. And you do not have to understand vibrations in order to feel the difference between harmony or discord. As you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. This is so, so good. More to come. So whenever I feel abundant, abundance finds me. When you make the conscious correlation between what you have been feeling and what is actualizing in your life experience, now you are empowered to make changes. If you are not making the correlation, and so continue to offer thoughts of lack about things you want, the things you want will continue to elude you. People often, in this misunderstanding, begin to assign power to things outside of themselves in order to explain why they are not thriving in the way they would like. I'm not thriving because I was born into the wrong environment. I'm not thriving because my parents didn't thrive, so they couldn't teach me how to do it. I'm not thriving because those people over there are thriving and they're taking the resources that should have been mine. I'm not thriving because I was cheated, because I'm not worthy, because I didn't live the right way in the past life, because my government ignores my rights, because my husband doesn't do this part, because. And we want you to remind you you're not thriving. It's only because you are offering a vibration that is different from the vibrations of thriving. You cannot feel poor and vibrate poor and thrive. Abundance cannot find you unless you offer a vibration of abundance. Many ask, but if I'm not thriving, then how in the world can I offer a vibration of thriving? Don't I have to thrive before I can offer the vibration of thriving? We agree that it's certainly easy to maintain a condition of thriving when it is already in your experience, because then all you have to do is notice the good that is coming, and your observation of it will keep it coming. But if you are standing in the absence of something you want, you must find a way to feel the essence of it, even before it comes, or it cannot come. You cannot let your vibrational offering come only in response to what is, and then ever change what is. You must find a way feeling the excitement or satisfaction or your currently unrealized dreams before those dreams can become your reality. Find a way to deliberately imagine a scenario for the purpose of offering a vibration and for the purpose of the law of attraction matching your vibration with a real life manifestation. This is good. When you ask for the manifestations prior to the vibration, you ask the impossible. When you are willing to offer the vibration before the manifestation, all things are possible. It is law. So, so good. So, still conditional based, unconditional, there is something from within that feel unconditional about it and feeling good about it. So we don't have to focus on what is, what is now and what is going on. We can focus on those things that feels good to us. and to focus on our dreams and feel the vibration of it now, like real now. Feel it with goosebumps and feel the energy vibrating high. And have fun with it, letting it happen, letting it be. Have no resistance to it. And then just move on to what's next in the feel good now and more to come. This is so fun. So good. So let's move on. This is very, very good. Rather than by default, live life deliberately. We are giving this book to you to remind you of things you already know at some level, so as to reactivate that vibrational knowledge within you. It is not possible for you to read these words, which represent the knowledge that you hold from your broader perspective, without a recognition of this knowledge beginning to surface from within. This really is a time of awakening, a time of remembering your personal power and your reason for being. So take a deep breath. Make an effort to get comfortable and slowly read the contents of this book to restore yourself to your original vibrational essence. So here you are, in a wonderful state of being, no longer an infant under the control of others, somewhat acclimated into your physical environment. And now, by reading this book, returning to the recognition of the full power of your being, no longer buffeted around by the law of attraction, like a small cork on a raging sea, but finally remembering and gaining control of your own destiny, finally and deliberately guiding your life within the powerful law of attraction, rather than responding in an attitude of default and just taking life as it comes. In order to do that, you have to tell a different story. You have to begin to tell the story of your life as you now want it to be and discontinue the tales of how it has been or how it is. Tell the story you want to experience. To live deliberately, you have to think deliberately. And in order to do that, you must have a reference point in order to determine the correct direction of your thought. Right now, just as at the time of your birth, the two necessary factors are in place. Law of attraction, the most powerful and consistent law in the universe, abounds. And your guidance system is within you, all keyed up, and queued up and ready to give your directional feedback. You have only one seemingly small but potentially life-changing thing to do. You have to begin telling your story in a new way. You have to tell it as you want it to be. As you tell the story of your life, and you do it nearly all day, every day with your words, your thoughts, and your action. You have to feel good while you tell it. In every moment about every subject, you can focus positively or negatively, for in every particle of the universe, in every moment in time and beyond, there is that which is wanted and the lack of what is wanted, pulsing there for you to choose between. And as these constant choices reveal themselves to you, you have the options of focusing upon what you want or the lack of it regarding every subject. Because every subject is really two subjects: what you want or the absence of what you want. You can tell by the way you feel which choice you are currently focused upon. and you can change your choice constantly. Every subject is really two subjects. Every subject is really two subjects. The following are some examples to help you to see how every subject is really two subjects. Abundance, poverty, absence of abundance. Health, illness, absence of health. Happiness, sadness, absence of happiness. Clarity, confusion, absence of clarity. Energetic, tired, absence of energy. Knowledge, doubt, absence of knowledge. Interested, bored, absence of interests. I can do that. I can't do that. I want to buy that. I can't afford that. I want to feel good. I don't feel good. I want more money. I don't have enough money. I want more money. I don't know how to get more money. I want more money. The person is getting more money than his her share. I want to be slender. I'm fat. I want a new car. My car is old. I want a lover. I don't have a lover. As you read this list, it is undoubtedly obvious to you which we consider to be the better choice in each example. But there is a simple and important things that you may be forgetting. There is a tendency as you read a list such as this to feel a need to state the factual truth about the subject. Tell it like it is, rather than make the statement of what you desire. That tendency alone is responsible for more miscreating and more personal disallowing of wanted things than all other things put together. And so, the examples and exercises offered in this book are given to help you orient yourself forward toward what is wanted, not to explain what already is. You have to begin telling a different story of okay, you have to begin telling a different story if you want the law of attraction to bring you different things. What is the story I'm now telling? A very effective way to begin to tell that new story is to listen to the things that you are now saying throughout your day. And when you catch yourself in the middle of a statement that is contrary to what you want, stop and say, well, I clearly know what it is that I don't want. What is it that I do want? Then deliberately and empathically make your statement of desire. I hate this ugly, old, unreliable car. I want a pretty, new, reliable car. I'm fat. I want to be slender. My employer doesn't appreciate me. I want to be appreciated by my employer. Many would protest, claiming that a simple rewording of a sentence will not make a shiny new car appear in your driveway, or change your fat body to one that is slender, or cause your employer to suddenly change her personality and begin to treat you differently. But they would be wrong. When you deliberately focus upon any desired subject, often proclaiming it to be as you want it to be, in time, you experience an actual shift in the way you feel about the subject, which indicates a vibrational shift. When your vibration shifts, your point of attraction shifts. And by the powerful law of attraction, your manifestational evidence or indicator must shift. Also, you cannot talk consistently of the things you do want to experience in your life without the universe delivering the essence of them to you. So powerful. The pivoting process can reorient my life. The pivoting process can reorient my life. The process of pivoting is a conscious recognition that every subject is really two subjects, and then a deliberate speaking or thinking about the desired aspect of the subject. Pivoting will help you activate within yourself the aspects that you're desiring regarding all subjects. And once you accomplish that, the essence of the things that you desire on all subjects must come into your experience. There is an important clarification that we must make here. If you are using words that speak of something that you desire while at the same time you are feeling doubt about your own words, your words are not bringing you what you want, because the way you are feeling is the true indication of the creative direction of your thought vibration. The law of attraction is not responding to your words, but to the vibrational, but to the vibration that is emanating from you. However, since you cannot speak of what you do want and what you do not want at the same time, the more you speak of what you do want, the less frequently you will be speaking of what you do not want. And if you are serious about telling it like you want it to be, rather than like it is, you will, in time, and usually a rather short time, change the balance of your vibration. If you speak it often enough, you will come to feel what you speak. But there is something even more significantly powerful about this process of pivoting. When life seems to have you negatively oriented toward the lack of something you want, and when you make the statement, I know what I do not want. What is it that I do want? The answer to that questions is summoned, summoned, summoned from within you. And in that very moment, the beginning of a vibrational shift occurs. Pivoting is a powerful tool that will instantly improve your life. So this is so good. And I have the last one. Before we starting this freedom release method, so this is the last one we read now. So I am the creator of my life experience. You are the creator of your own life experience. And as the creator of your experience, it is important to understand that it is now by virtue of your action, not virtue of your doing. It is not even by virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You are creating by virtue of the thought that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, you are often offering a thought vibration without offering words or action. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibration of the adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. Even thought that you think has its own vibrational frequency. Each thought that you offer, whether it has to come to you out of your memory, whether it is an influence from another, or whether it is a thought that has become the combination of something you have been thinking and something that another has been thinking. Every thought that you are pondering in your now is vibrating at a very personal frequency. And by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is strong. That thought is now attracting another thought that is its vibrational match. And now, those combined thoughts are vibrating at a frequency that is higher than the thought that came before. And they will now, by the law of attraction, attract another and another and another, until eventually the thoughts will be powerful enough to attract a real life situation or manifestation. All people, circumstances, events, and situations are attracted to you by the power of the thoughts that you are thinking. Once you understand that you are literally thinking or vibrating things into being, you may discover a new resolve within you to more deliberately direct your own thoughts. So that's it for reading from this amazing book, The Money and the Law of Attraction by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So this is so nice. So now we're going to do some freedom release method. And I'm going to pick from, because few of us in the best life have the access to the Abrahams now, from what she's sharing 3 times a week, 1 hour each time. And it's going to be until June. And I've been writing things down. I've been listening to her live on her site, the abrahamhicks.com, the abrahamhicksnow.com, I think it is. Jenny, you can put that up for people if they want to check it out. So that's a really good thing, because Abraham, actually Esther, had the idea of, because of these things going on now in the world, and talk about expansion, she actually had the idea to do this live streaming 3 times a week for people who've been buying this workshops, but now we not can travel yet. So she had this idea to do this 3 times a week to speak to everyone, and from this newness, from this now and forward. So therefore, Abraham Hicks Now. It's really amazing. So I will definitely, feeling inspired to tell you that it's a great thing to check out, because it's really good. You get this newness in the moment, right here, right now, 3 times a week. It's very powerful. And for those of you who have been listening, been on the workshop with Abraham and experienced that energy from all who's there and from Abraham herself, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. And now in real time, in real moment, we have access to it, and to expand and to grow and to have this newness of it, because everything is always new and refreshing now in this moment and forward, every single moment. So living in the newness, something good. And it's to be present, it's to be here and now, and feeling the newness of all that is, and feeling the excitement and the satisfaction and all these things that surrounds it. It feels good, and it's meant to be, and more to come. So I'm having this from the Abraham Now live broadcast from March 21. It started actually it was yesterday, 2020, 1 p.m. So I'm just going to pick up, because I got this idea to pick up words here, and then we're going to do this freedom release method. So the freedom release method works like, Jen, you said it, the freedom release method allows you to focus more clearly in the direction of your desires, and doing so resistance releases. So when you allow yourself to feel less resistant, allow yourself to be more in the well-being, then you will clearly understand your creation, how things are unfolding more easier, and feels better and better in every experience now and forward. Because now you're more focused in those things that feels good to you, more are deliberate, creating your own reality in a way that you want it. And that is to be in the present, in the newness of the now. So right here, right now, yes. So this is good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. Oh, okay. I can clearly first I can explain how this is freedom release method work. It's you take a deep, slow breath in and hold it, and then I say, I release all blocks and barriers with a statement. And after I said a statement, you easy, gentle blow it out. And then same when I do the fills up, it's the same. It's you take a deep, slow breath in and hold it, and then I say, I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation for, and then I say a statement. And when I finish with the statement, you easy and gentle blow it out. So this is energy flow for more to come in your desires, in everything that you want to be doing now, and to feel more the allowingness of who you are. So this is what the freedom release method is to release, to have less resistance and more allowingness to who you are and to everything you want to be doing now. So, and more you feeling your allowingness of who you are, more those things come forth, those things you want to be doing now. Because now you have no resistance to it. And then when there is no resistance, there is an allowingness, then it is come forth to experience. It's easy then for experience more and more of those desires that you have. So, so good. So take a deep breath and hold it here while you hear and repeat the statement in your mind, and then deliberate exhale. Yeah. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for that, Claire, and thanks for sharing that. It's so good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I release all blocks and barriers with everything is new, and I'm putting everything in a new perspective. Breathe out. Okay, I think. So I take in an easier way. Take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I release all blocks and barriers with everything is new, and I can put everything in new perspective. It's always available for me, and it's always free to me to choose. Breathe out. This is good. Okay. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I release all blocks and barriers with what is becoming. I am focused toward the solution reality. Becoming. Breathe out. Easy and gentle. What is becoming? That's a fun thing. That's the thing that we can, like we read now from the Money Law of Attraction. It's not about what is. It's the becoming of what we want to experience, what we feel about this newness in the now and forward. That is, and there is always solution in the alignment of who we are, for feeling good and better always. So let's see. Take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I release all blocks and barriers with I am pure lower source energy. And breathe out. So good. So let's move on to the next one. This is a good one. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I release all blocks and barriers with I have an inner being with different perspective from all of this going on outside of myself. And breathe out. Easy and gentle. Yes, because inner being have a perspective of feeling good from all of this. The inner being and the unconditional love from within always feels good about anything, everything. Unconditional, what's happening, conditional outside of ourselves. Because everything outside of us moving and changing, and things are always moving and changing outside, but we cannot control the outside, what's going on there. But we can control the inside. And the inner being have a different perspective from all of this going on outside. The inner being feels good about all of it and feels the expansion of it always. And more to come. So this is good. Let's move on. Take a deep breath in and hold it. I release all blocks and barriers with I have an inner beingness that's always focused in the solution of all that is, and feeling good and better. And more to come. And breathe out. It's so good. Yes, true. So good to know, so good to feel that we cannot be with, like we said in this vibration we talk about, we cannot be in a problem, we cannot be feeling the vibration of a problem and then find a solution. We have to move up the scale. We have to move on the vibration of feeling better and better and better and come up to the place of feeling good. And then the solution will come for you to feel good and better and better and better. And actually the solution is just to feeling good. When you feel good, everything changes and takes place to you to feel better and better. The more you are in the alignment with who you are unconditionally, then unconditional whatever was happening outside of yourself, it really doesn't matter anymore. Things can fall apart from, and things can, but those things you're unaffected. You're more in the line. You know that all is good, all is well. Still, when there is contrast, and still when there's things going on outside of yourself that you doesn't want, you unconditionally feel good anyway, and that's available for us to feel more and more and more. And it's all good. And still, when we get distracted, we always have the opportunity to come in again. So it's all well, it's all good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it, moving on. I release all blocks. I release all blocks and barriers with my inner being knows where I am in the path of most allowing. And breathe out. So good. So then we start with the fills up, and now we fill up because now we take the basics. It's a good thing. All is well, all is good. We already know this. We already know who we are. We already know that I am the creator of my own life experience. Everything is a vibration to it. I can feel good thinking about something, and I can practice, can tell my story in the way I want it to be, and more telling it, more the vibration line up with the story I'm telling. And then when I'm feeling it more and more, I'm feeling good, and it's starting to feel the vibration more and more. Then it becomes a reality for me to experience. We know that. We already know that. We maybe also experience it in our life. But we know we are or we are our own creators. We are creating our own life, not other people's life. We're not creating for them. Everyone creating for their own. So it's so nice. So I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation. Let's move up, moving into fills up time. So this is gonna be good. Take a deep breath, a slow breath in, and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I always have the opportunity to broadcast to my inner beingness. And breathe out. Yes, we have always, and it's always supporting, uplifting, and unconditional love you and appreciate you. So you can always broadcast to that. You can always tune into that vibration. You can always be turned on to that energy. You can always tap into who you really are. So this is good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that everything is new, and I'm always able to put in, and I always can put in a new perspective on all that is. Yes, you can, because everything is new. So breathe out, easy and gentle. Everything is new, and everything can be put in a new perspective as we are feeling this newness of the now and forward in the new. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I always can focus towards solutions in reality, that I always can feel the becoming of all that I'm desiring. More to come. And breathe out. Yes. We know who we are, easy and gentle. We know who we are. This is good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I am pure love source energy, and there is more to feel in that space and more to become. And breathe out. Yes. All this expansion in pure love source energy of who you are, always, and becomes more and more and more in this physical form you are now and in all that is. It's endless. Like the universe is endless. We cannot, it's just expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. There is no end. We can imagine anything and everything to feel its vibration and come to its place. We're feeling it now in the newness of it. So, so good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I have an inner being with different perspective from all of this going on outside myself. I am feeling well. Well-being is the nature of who I am. Breathe out. Easy and gentle. Yes, we have an inner being with a different perspective from all of this, and it's always the perspective of feeling good. It feels good in all of it, always. That's who we are, the non-physical energy, the pure low source energy. It always feels good about everything, and it's appreciated and unconditional love it, and see the best in everything, and as through physical senses. It sees the best in everything. It feels the best in everything. It hears the best, and it tastes and smells the best. It's giving the best force to you in form. So good. So, so good. So take a deep soul breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my inner being knows where I am in the path of most allowing, always, forever and evermore. And gentle, easy breathe out. So this is good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my vibrational reality is a vibration of feel good now in all that I want to be, do, and have. More and more and more, every moment, and every in the newness of the now and forward in the new. Expansion and breathe out. Very easy and very gentle. We know there is no rush to it, there is no push, there is very easy every day. And as we're more feeling the flow of who we are and more feeling the vibrational reality to who we really are and to all our of what we want to be, do, and have, and feeling that, then it becomes experience. Then it's become a real thing for us. We will experience those things more and more as we're telling our new story, as we are feeling our way through things. This is so, so good. So this is really good. So take a deep soul breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that there is some improvement in the way I feel, always, and more to come. That is everything. Yes, that is everything. It's the improvement in the way I feel. There is always an opportunity in an improvement in the way I feel about anything in every subject, but wherever where I am, there's always an opportunity to feel an improvement in the way I feel. Isn't that freeing? There is always improvement, opportunity for me for feel an improvement in the way I feel, that I can feel better and better. Yes, that is everything. It's good. And this is a good one. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I can feel it before I have it. My dreams and my desires. And more to come. And breathe out, easy and gentle. Yes. Take a deep. So this is so good. So I can feel it before I have it. It's good, you know, to feel that before it comes to you, for you to experience it. Yes, I can feel it before I have it. I can match up to the vibration of it. I can. I know I am a vibrational being, and I can vibrating to the match of anything, whatever what I want to match up to. So good. And we will be guided because we're having our personal emotional guidance system, all of us from within. We know what feels best to us in our own way. We know. You know, I know, everyone knows in their own way. So, so good. Uh, this is a really good one. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. This is a great story about the cork. So I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my cork can float if I just let it. My cork can float if I just let it and breathe out. And I will tell you more about that. This is so good. This is about to let everything be. This is a letting everyone be, not convince anything, not try to push against anything, not to try to make things happening. But we don't have to push the cork down the water and try to hold it there, because when we release it, it bubbles up again and stands in up there again in the ocean. So we don't, and it's much easier when it flows up there. Try to hold it under. We don't have to push again. That's the inner beingness. The inner beingness don't. It's always aligned. So we don't have to push against it. We don't have to do anything about it. There's nothing to do about it. There's nothing to have about it. It's just to feel the alignment and letting it be, letting it happen. And then we will be guided on our way to feel better and better and better as we are moving forward in the newness of the now. Always. So good. So let's see, there's something more here. This is so good. This is good, Soma. Take a deep breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I always can focus on my breathing and letting myself to breathe myself into alignment and feel my allowingness of who I really am. Breathe out. So good. Easy and gentle. Easy and gentle. Yes, Esther did it. Esther did this process of breathing herself to let Abraham speak through her. She only focused on the breathing for 50 minutes every single day for 9 months before Abraham come forward more and more into her to speak through her. And she felt the sensation of it. It felt so good, just quieting your mind. And best in time to do it is in the morning. It's a great thing. Quiet your mind. Just be. Just focus on the breathing, letting that allowingness become the dominant vibration for your day, feeling the alignment of who you are, and just breathe and breathe and breathe. And then, whatever you do from that space, from whatever, from after, it's gonna be like you feel it. It's gonna be like you feel it in the moment when you finish, and the forward, whatever what you do from there. It will be more like that through the whole day. It's the first thing in the morning. It's the thing that you start focusing on. And when you are in, you are less, you are not so active in when you're waking up in the morning. Then it's the time for newness and refreshment, because your mind is not so active then. So then it's a good time for meditating, to focus on your breathing and just letting yourself to be for only 50 minutes. And with that vibration, starting with that feel-good vibration, no fuss at all, but just be, yeah, an energy arises from within, and then you're moving on from 50 minutes after you finish. It's gonna be building up the momentum of the energy of it for more and more and more, for you to experience the feel good now, and better and better and better. And better it feels, better it gets. True. Always. Because that's where the law of attraction builds up. More fuzz and feeling you feel from the moment you feel it, then it's just easily building up for more. So let's should say easier feel. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I am becoming one with my point of attraction. I'm tuning in to the vibration of my desires and my feel goodness of all that I feel good about. And breathe out. Yes, we are so free. We are so free to choose feeling, to be focusing on those things that feels good to us, and feeling it more and more. So, and take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that I am launching strong and desired than ever before now. Because I know when there is something unwanted, there is more in the being perspective or wanted of it, and more to come. Breathe out, easy and gentle. Yes, it is. That's what is now happening in the world. Many things are, stopping up, but still, there is a wanted aspect of it that is more clearly now. It's clarified for all of those things that happen in the world outside. But it's not about what is. It's about who we are becoming. It's our focus on what we are. Because still, we don't have to be focused on those things about what is. We can focus on those things that we want, that we feel good about. Those things we don't have to put our attention on any unwanted things. We don't have to do it. We are so free to choose. We are so free to focus. I can focus on those things that feels good to me. I can read a book. I can meditate. I can walk. I can run. I can feel the snow. I can enjoy my food. I can do whatever. I'm so free to choose. I'm so free to focus. So it's so good to know. And I will take this one, two more, and then we finish. This is really good. So take a deep, slow breath and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my vortex has me. It's mine. It's care about how I feel. Breathe out, easy and gentle. That's something that Abraham shared. Yes, my vortex has me. It's mine. It's care about how I feel. And it always feels good to you and through you. It's always aligning up with you. So with this, I will say one more, the last one. This is going to be good. So take a deep, slow breath in and hold it. I'm filled with love, joy, and appreciation that my vortex has me. It's mine. It's care about how I feel. Make a decision and line up with it. Yes, line up with it. That I can make a decision and line up with it. I make a decision and I line up with it. Yes, because it's awesome. You can be lined up with it. Yes. Make a decision to line up with that. When you make a decision, I'm going to line up with my energy, with who I really am. I'm going to, that's my decision. My decision is I'm going to line up with who I really am. The present you now me. The present me now in the new. And I'm going to line up with my energy, with feeling the vibration that arises from within. And then when I'm sensing those things with my physical sense of what I see, hear, feel, taste, smell, I'm going to feel my alignment through my senses. And I know with my alignment, it always feels good. So when I'm sensing, I see good. I see the appreciation. I hear the appreciation. I feel the appreciation, the unconditional love I am. I smelling and tasting, all it feels good, whatever what I'm smelling and tasting. And the thoughts, I feel the inspiration from that. I'm lining up with me. I desire to align with who I am, and then everything easy unfold. I'm easy and gentle and general about this. This is good. All is good, all is well, and there is more to come. So it was a little long hour from now, a little bit over time, but it's all good. So good. But this is so fantastic. And there is just more and more beautiful things to come here on Facebook Live uh, with expansion from all of this. And love you so much, each and every one of you. And thank you for being here, co-creating with yourself, feeling your own alignment. And see you tomorrow. So namaste. Good.